Okay, so now we are in downtown Jenks, and I am going to show you great restaurants. I'm going to show you Main Street, the high school, grocery shopping, and a few neighborhoods. This is part 2 in a 3-part series because this driving tour ended up taking a lot longer than planned. So there's actually an hour and 10 minutes of driving. Make sure you stay until the end of the video because I'm going to pull up some of the houses in the neighborhoods that we went by so you can get an idea of what houses in those neighborhoods go for. And if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know absolutely everything there is to know about living in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or today, Jenks, Oklahoma, or any of the surrounding suburbs, then tap that little bell notification and subscribe. That way you can be the first to know what is going on in our local Tulsa area real estate market. I'm Sabrina Shaw. I'm a local real estate agent here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and my team and I get calls and texts every single day from people just like you who need help buying or selling their house in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And let me tell you, we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, 9 months, give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, jump on a Zoom call, and we would love to help you make that seamless move to Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right, come along with me. Let's start driving. Just over the bridge, there is a pedestrian bridge that you can walk to that we just passed. I am going to take you over this way because I want you to see some of my favorite places. We've got Louise. A lot of people like to eat at Louise. It's not my favorite spot, but some people like it. Okay, up here is my favorite spot, which I've done a video over this too, but they have so many good places. It's I'm going to show them all to you. Okay, so this is the Riverwalk, and you would think it would be way more busier than it is, but it's really honestly not that busy. You've got the melting pot, which is, always a fun date night. You've got Pinos palette, so plan Pinos palette, then plan melting pot, great date night. You've got Los Cabos over here, which is fantastic Mexican food. It's so good. Their salsa is my absolute favorite. They have live music, usually Thursday through Saturday evenings, and sometimes they have it more than that. But you also have like the trails that go along the river. And okay, our Arkansas River is not the best. Everyone likes to be around water. I wish it was prettier. It's honestly, it can be sometimes, but it's not that pretty. Let's see. There you can see it a little bit. Actually, it looks kind of nice today. Okay. But here's Los Cabos, their patio. They don't have anyone playing music right now. I love their fried avocados. I love their quesadillas. I love their salsa. Now, my husband loves the roasted salsa. I love their red salsa. And it is so full of garlic. Like, you'll be tasting garlic for like the next week. But oh my goodness, it's so good. I really just want to stop and grab some chips and salsa because it's so good. So if you're ever going to, you had to bring food or something, their chips and salsa are awesome. Here is, the entrance to the Riverwalk. That's real cute. You've got, what is it called? Bramble is here, and that's so good. It's like a breakfast, brunchy place, and I really love it. They have a bowl that I can't remember the name of, but it's so good. Oh my goodness, Andolini's Pizzeria. I am telling you, this pizza is amazing. The owner is amazing. He travels everywhere to find authentic pizza. We have broke a Guinness Book of World Records for the most people eating out of one huge pizza. So good. You've got to try it. Burnco Barbecue. Excellent. Marble Slab Creamery. I think that's a chain. Okay, you got the Burn Boot Camp here. I tried that before. It was okay. I've learned that I like to lift weights, but I just like Lifetime better. Golf Suites. Okay. Fun area right there. And then, so yeah, this is a great place to go. So, you know, you could go to the Riverwalk, you could eat, you could, you know, have a date, go to Golf Suites. Oh, here, I'll show. I'm sure everyone has probably seen like Golf Suites and what that looks like, but I mean, this is what it looks like. Oh, and then see, if you can see a little bit further past Golf Suites, you've got the Cityplex Towers. And so that is where Oral Roberts University is. And they have these huge praying hands, biggest praying hands in the world. And their architecture is like very futuristic. Oral Roberts University, not Cityplex Towers. But I think that we'll get that pulled up for you to see. But very cool. Like if you're visiting Tulsa, you know, you should go by Oral Roberts University and see, you know, see the praying hands. Now we are so close to the high school right now, Jenks High School. Right now we've got some office buildings. We're getting ready to go through some apartments over here. I want to take you through the high school, but I also still have some more to show you, so I'm trying to think my best route. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to take you through the high school. And I can't stop thinking about chips and salsa. We might have to get some, which I don't need. I'm trying to get back to my healthy ways of eating. Oh, they have a stop sign. My bad. Okay, this is some of the athletic fields right here. Baseball, softball. You know, you've got your women's golf on the other side that you're not seeing a picture of. Again, remember I told you they were ranked number one school for athletes in Oklahoma. I will tell you, I did have a relocation buyer that I talked to, which they moved from California and they really like Oklahoma. They did say like the athletic, parents were something, that they weren't expecting. So that was, something that they were surprised about. Here's our early childhood center up here. And let's see. I want to show you both. I'm just going to be moving this a little bit. The early childhood center. But I don't know if Jenks has all-day pre-K. A lot of the schools in Oklahoma have all-day pre-K, but not all of them. So, yeah. Here is the football field, which this does no justice to it. I think we'll go this way. Jenks football field is really a nice field. It's just blocked by all the buildings, and so you can't really see it. That in front of us is the administrative offices. And then I'm going to go back by here and get a little bit better view of the football stadium. Okay, you can see it a little bit. Let's see, can I go this way? We'll try this way. And I'm telling you too, Jenks is a big school, and so their campus, is like a little mini college, their high school campus. So you drop your kids off when they're in 9th grade because they're not driving yet, and you're like, oh my goodness, they're at a little college. So that's, getting them ready for when they graduate. They won't be shell-shocked when they go to a college, but it is definitely, there we go. Whoops, that's trash. But there you go. That's the football field. And this is the main campus. Now those same clients that I had, my relocation clients that moved from California, that were just telling me, they were surprised and stuff about the intensity of parents for their kids at sports. They also said, they loved the classes. They loved that history was taught. They loved the, the teachers, and was having, a great experience that way. Okay, so that was on one side. I'm going to take you through the main part of the campus to where you'll get a little bit better look. And there are, multiple elementary schools that we're not going to go through. We're not going to go through all of those. Okay, but here we go. Math and Science Center right there. Got your cafeteria. Now you can't see it, but there's more buildings. You might be able to see it. There's more buildings there in the back. You've got the activity center. You've got the aquatic center behind there. That's one thing about Jenks. There are plenty of opportunities for your kids to get involved in whatever they want to get involved with. Yes, they're high on athletics, but they are also high on academics. There are so many elective courses that your children can do that can fit the need of really anybody. There's just so much to choose from. Okay, so that's the main campus. I'm going to take you through. Okay, about 37 miles on gas, so I'm still good. I'm going to take you through one of the main downtown streets, and then we'll go to the other side of where we were when we were at the Riverwalk, because I want to show you a few other places that I love there. But Main Street, Jenks, it's funny. They have a ton of antique stores, and they are known in Oklahoma definitely for the antique stores. So when you read about them, some people are like, this is the antique capital of the world, which it's not, but there are so many that it's definitely something to realize. And I just found out too, Jenks is starting to have a little bit of, a fun vibe too. And so we're going to have like a dueling pianos bar. There's Maggie's, which has live music. Maggie's music box. That is so fun. Great patio. You've got Sidecar, which is, a fun little bar area, but not like a dive bar. Here's just all kinds of, shops and fun. It really is a great little town. Very charming, for sure. And there is the leadership here is really trying to do a lot to make Jenks, more appealing. It's definitely appealing for families. It's one of the most popular suburbs. People want to live here. It's more expensive than Tulsa. You're going to be, your homes have a higher average value, but it's a great place to be. So you're going to see, we've already gone through there, but then I'm going to take you to the other side. Again, this is, their downtown area. So we're past like the Main Street part now. You've got apartment buildings right up here. You've got coffee, a coffee house, which they changed the name, so it makes me think that the ownership changed. Okay, so again, we were right here, but we're going back because I'm taking you through the other side. So if we would go straight, then we would get to Riverside Drive. And then you could go, you could go downtown Tulsa, or you could keep going south on Riverside, and then you'd get into Bixby, further south. Here we go again. Here is, you can park here if you wanted to, go to the pedestrian, cross the pedestrian bridge. There are trails. Okay, here guys, Waterfront Grill is my absolute favorite place to eat. Their happy hour is fantastic. They have happy hour all day, Monday through Thursday. They have half off certain drinks, half off a certain meal. It's so good. Great patio. So you are on the river, so if you sit like in certain spots, you get the breeze from the river. They have a fantastic brunch. They're locally owned. It is so good. And actually the owners who own Los Cabos actually own Waterfront. So, two fantastic restaurants. Okay, so I'm getting ready to take you in front of the Oklahoma Aquarium. And if you have young kids, then what I think you should do is get, like if you lived here, get a season pass. And if you don't, then you should just go and visit, because it's definitely worth visiting once. It's really cool. They've got like a shark tunnel where you can see sharks swimming. They've got, stingrays. You can put your hands in some spots. This is good video. Wish I could go. Oh, I might be able to take you another way to where you can just get a little bit closer. So that's what I'm going to do. They have, nonprofit events here, fundraiser events. But it is definitely your young kids will love it. It would be a fun place to, go just once a week. I mean, even if you're just there for an hour, to get out. But it's a really cool spot. I want to take you, I'm trying to get you a closer look. I think I'm going to be able to do it. I think I am. Yep. There, right in front of us, that traffic, that's the Creek Turnpike. Okay. No parking anytime. Oh, see, they have a casting pond. All right, yep, you're gonna get a close look. I'm on 27 miles for gas, so I'm still doing good. Lots of fun things to do. Your children will feel wonder, which is an amazing thing for kids. And you'll enjoy it too. Okay. So we've explored that part of Jenks. I need gas. I'm going to not give in to my craving of chips and salsa that I really want so bad. I have meal prepped and I have chicken and broccoli at home. So you see the trail next to me, so people will run, ride their bikes here, rollerblade. Not as busy as Riverside, but still, safe, feel comfortable doing this. I mean, you always want to be on alert. But yeah, there's a nice little trail right here. And then we've got our roundabout, which I mess up on this thing a lot. Trail continues. Oh, before I take you to Quick Trip, I'm going to have to go by Reese's. Jenks Reese's is my favorite Reese's. It's got, it's got a great selection. It's got organic. It used to be locally owned. Recently, it's been sold, so it's not locally owned anymore. It has moved to a bigger corporation. I haven't been able to tell a difference yet, but if I'm remembering correctly, I think that the owner is still on for, several years. So I don't think we'll see any changes, but Reese's is a great grocery store. Sprouts is a great grocery store. I don't think Jenks has a Sprouts, but there's Sprouts close by. I haven't fact checked that, but I really don't think they do. But I'll take you through their Reese's. Then we'll get gas. Go straight right here, because I don't want to turn. So when I go up here, by staying on, I can just hop back on the Creek Turnpike 364. And I'm going to show you on the map. I'm going to draw out where we've gone so you guys can see it. So you can see all the places we went today in Jenks, Oklahoma. It's been 39 minutes. I was only planning to be 20. But there's just things I want you guys to see. And I haven't even showed you neighborhoods yet. Okay. a Starbucks in front of us. And there's a Dutch Brothers on the other side. You know, they have this Redbud Cafe, which you'll see in a second. I've never had anything there. You know, I like to pick up rotisserie chicken sometimes. So maybe, I mean, I'm sure they have, I mean, I know they have a lot more stuff than that. But you know, you can get your rotisserie chickens, your deli stuff. They have curbside pickup. Oh, free flu shot. There you go. They also have something, I don't know why I don't use it, but I think you can get a pretty good discount on fuel if you get a Reese's card. Oh, mums are out. I am ready for fall flowers because my summer ones just, they didn't do so well this year. Okay, so if you remember from part 1, we were about right here and we went at Memorial, which is also called 64, jumped on 364, which is the Creek Turnpike, and drove all the way until Riverside and got off on Riverside. Now part 2, what we're doing is we drive up to 96th Street, and let me zoom this in, and we are in the heart of Jenks today. We go through 96th Street, which turns into Main Street, and we go right here, and I take you to the Riverwalk, and we go around the Riverwalk. We go around Flying T, you see the Riverwalk apartments, and we end up right here. We go down North Birch, and I show you the Jenks High School, the Early Childhood Center, and we are all right here. And then we come out about here and get back on, come back here, and then we get over to Main Street, and I take you back through so you can see Main Street, and then we go back in so you can see Waterfront Grill and the Oklahoma Aquarium. We follow Aquarium Drive all the way next to the Creek Turnpike, and then we get on Elm and we go up Elm a little bit, and I decide to show you Reese's, which is one of my favorite Reese's, place to grocery shop. Then we go around there and head into this part of Jenks on Elm Street. Oh, we stop at Quick Trip. We go on to Elm Street, high traffic area during school hours, the beginning of school and the end of school. And I take you to the neighborhood Walmart. We go through the neighborhood Walmart, and we are driving to Elwood, and we go under and drive this way a little bit. Okay, so what can we buy in the area? So we got off on Riverside, and now we are in the main part of Jenks. So this is like by the school, really kind of the original. You're gonna have the little bit older houses here. You've got a 4-bedroom, 2 full, 1/2 bath. Sold, it was listed for $320, sold for $310, 2,082 square feet, built 1993, a little over 1/3 of an acre. Oh, in-ground swimming pool. Has had some updates, walking distance to the high school. So Jenks has has a lot of housing, but in this area, the downtown area, we don't see as much housing. You have a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, 3,168 square feet for $394,999 on just a little under a 1/4 acre, built in 1976. So you can, you can tell it has been updated. Remodeled, really. Very nice. And let's go all the way and look at the yard. Nice sized yard. And so that is our downtown part of Jenks. This is the gated neighborhoods I was telling you about. Aberdeen Falls, 5 bedroom, 5 full bath, 3 half bath, $1,225,000 on almost a half-acre lot, built in 2008. Traditional style. Aberdeen Falls is an absolutely gorgeous gated neighborhood. See this outside. Let's get there. Theater room, wet bar, very nice outdoor kitchen area. Oh yeah. Okay, outdoor space is lovely there. See anything else? A little bit less expensive in that area. Haddington Heights, another gated community. $791,427 for 4,461 square feet, putting that price per square foot at $177. Built in 2018 or 2017 on almost a quarter of an acre. Professional fridge, probably professional appliances, nice. There we go on the colors. Great theater room. Good space. Okay. And then go about right here. Let's see what this was. 182,000 that sold. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,240 square feet. Was listed for 180, sold for 182 at $145 per square foot. Definitely dated for sure. But you're also getting into a house for under $200,000. Rental property. People like to be in Jenks school system. Okay, so those are some of the houses available. We didn't go to this side. Let's just do this side real quick. Okay, 5 bedrooms, 3 full, 2 half baths, built in 1970, 4,464 square feet and $990,000, putting the price per square foot at $221, but had all that acreage. And so this is definitely being sold for the acreage. Looks like. Yeah. .84 acres. All right, that is that area of Jenks, and there are so many houses, and even though this tour was in 3 parts, this is the second of the third part. I'm going to show you more housing. There's still, several neighborhoods in Jenks that we are not even touching, just sprinkling in, the houses, the price ranges, so you can see, how far your dollar can go in Jenks. But if you want to know more on Jenks and drill down, we can so easily do that. I hope that video is helpful. I hope you're getting an idea of Jenks, Oklahoma a little bit. I really do want to do more in depth of the neighborhoods, and probably will in the future. I don't know about the near future, but at some point in the future I will do, specifically I do a lot of neighborhood tours, so I might do neighborhood driving tours too. So we'll see. But this is part 2. We still got part 3 in the series, so make sure and be on the lookout for that. And again, if you're thinking about making that move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, reach out to me. You'll talk to me, you'll talk to somebody on my team, and we would love to show you around town.